Hey everyone, GirlMeetsPixels here, and welcome back to Let's Decorate Together Hydrangea Lane. So we are working on the living area slash this front area of the house today. And last part we worked on the dining area and then also this area right here in front of the garage. So yeah, a couple of you guys sent me some suggestions or left some comments on the last video, giving me some suggestions of things to change in here, which I totally am going to do, but I think I will do that off camera and then show you guys by the next part. But today, I really just want to start cranking these episodes out and getting them out so much faster and so much more often, because I know you guys really want that, and of course I want that too. So let's just hop on in. Let's just do this. So first need to put a couch. That's kind of like the main thing that I want. And this is really like their only living room area. They don't really have another place in the house that is like a family room gathering area. The rest are bedrooms. And like I said, this is a pretty small house anyways. So they have like this area. And then they also have just like a really huge backyard and garden and such. So that's what you guys have to remember, is that even though they don't have a lot of indoor living space, they have a lot of outdoor living space. So this house would be perfect for for Sims that love the outdoors or something like that. So we do need to pick out a couch, and I want to go with something. We can't go too big of a couch. Like if we go with something like this, let me turn move objects on, by the way. If we go with something like this, I mean, we can, but we can't really do any side chairs. We wouldn't be able to go in and also do this as well, because this is running into the wall. That just does not look good. We could possibly, if we do a couch this big, we could possibly do maybe this little poof. Oh, I think that's adorable. Or we could do what I originally was going to do, was maybe an armchair or something. We could do something like this to allow for more seating, but honestly, we're not going to get too much seating in this area. So we could do something like this, or I don't know. We can play around with this, but I don't know. We could do this, or we could go in and do two of these small ones. We could do something possibly like this. They'd be perfectly across from each other. Do a dining table in the middle, or not a coffee table. And do a coffee table in the middle and create more of a conversation area. Or we could flip this and we'd have to bump this out a little bit. Yeah, I know that's not gonna work. So that's the only thing we could do, is if we did it like this, or take it backwards. If we do this, or do one big couch, and then do, I don't know, I'm kind of liking the little poofs, this little poof. Do something like that, and then do a coffee table and keep it a lot more simple. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't think we'll be able to place. That gives 3 seats. This is actually a seat that your Sims can sit on. So that's 4 seats right there. And we have a minimum of 4 people in the house. And not everyone's going to be sitting at the exact same time. So, and someone might even sit back here and watch the TV from there. Or if they sit from the dining table. So either way, there's not really an optimal way that we can go about doing this, just because it is a pretty cramped space. So what we're going to do, I think we're gonna pick out the couch first. I'm fine doing the really big 3-seat couch. We can do that. Ooh, or now that I think about it, I just recently downloaded a new couch. I wonder if it gives more. Let's see, this is, yeah. Okay, so it has 3 seats on it. I'd have to see if this works. Oh, whoops, not that one. Anyway, so it's a sectional. Like this. So that right there, ooh, we could do that. It doesn't take up too much space with this chase area, but that gives 4 seats for your Sims to be able to sit on. Plus we can add that poof, so that gives 5 seats. That actually increases it. So yeah, and I really like that. I think that's the best way we can get the most room, is by using the sectional. And we're going to go in and line it up with the door. So as you can see, whoops, oh, I went the wrong way. When you look from here, you get like a straight line to the door. If I moved it like there, you don't get like a straight walkway. So you definitely want to like make it so you have a walkway basically. That's just like a rule of thumb. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it just makes sense, just in general makes sense. And I don't know if I want to change out the fireplace now that I think about it. I don't know if I want to keep that fireplace. So let's look at the fireplaces. And of course, this couch will be linked down below in the description bar so you guys can download it. These are all like way too modern or old-fashioned. This is what we had. Let's see. You know what? Maybe... Oh, that one's really cute though. That kind of goes better with the style. Okay, so if we place that down and then I can just drag this. And there we go. And then I can delete this. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna have to adjust it though. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's in line. Okay, so I actually switched it out for this fireplace that came with World Adventures. I was like, what's the name of that one? World Adventures. And then if you don't have World Adventures, honestly, I think, yeah, that one's too big. I think this Pyro Pit one that came with base game is good, but I wanted something that was like a little bit more decorative. So I kind of feel like this goes well with like the countertops and everything. We'll change up the color in a second, but what we'll do, oh, it has a bigger, let's see if we do this. Okay, there we go. It's a very tight squeeze. I feel so bad that it's like so small, but there's not really much we can do. So maybe we won't do a, I'm trying to see this real quick. Let me pull the grid. Maybe if we pulled this, I'm holding Alt and moving this. Maybe if we line it up with this line directly, that will give us the most room possible. Because you still get a straightaway to the door because it's in line with the door. But we just moved it back a little bit and gained a little bit of foot room. So if that's something that you guys want to do just to get like a little bit more room, that's something you can do. Just line it up with this line. And then, yeah, that's cute. Okay, that looks a lot better. And I really like this fireplace too. So next we'll go in and add the poof. Where was that? Oh, it's here. And this is custom content, of course. And I'm so sorry, guys. But of course, all the custom content will be linked down below. So if you want to download it, you definitely can. But this poof comes in like a lot of different colors and styles. So I always really like that. So we'll play around with like styles and whatnot in a second. But we'll put it right there, just kind of to the side of the couch. Still, of course, giving them like walk room so they can actually get to the couch. But just having like a little poof will like give another place for them to sit actually. Like your Sims can actually sit on it, which I don't know, to me, that just feels like mind blowing. And then we'll put down a TV. I think we're just going to use this one from the base game. I actually don't normally like putting TVs above my fireplaces if it wants to lock. Whoops, there we go. Just because, I don't know. I always like to keep my fireplaces like really nice and clean and whatnot. And I feel like putting this kind of takes away from the beauty of the fireplace. But in this situation, we really have no other place to put it. So this is fine. And we can actually put like maybe some cute like little decorations up here. Nothing too much that would like block from the TV, but we could do, let me see, let me find, we could do, oh, like this. We could do like this little picture frame. This came with Ambitions, I'm pretty sure. And you can actually go in and put like pictures in it and such. And then we'll angle it a little bit while holding Alt. And we can put like a little picture there. And then over here we could do, actually I think I want to switch it. Now that I think about it. We could do that, and then we could do like a little plant. Nothing too much that's going to like take away from like the beauty of the TV, like while you're watching. I guess it'd be more of like the view than the beauty, but it works. I was kind of thinking, let's see, we could do, let's just do like this little plant. Keep it simple, that works. And I want to check, we need to add in lighting. So I'm going to delete these that are right here that we put in forever ago. So as you can see, it's pretty dark over here at night, while the rest of the house over here is pretty lit. So we need to continue that lighting. So I was thinking maybe right here we could put like a tall lamp, or right here. But I feel like this might block the view for like when you first walk in the door. You don't want to just be like, oh, a lamp, like right in your face. So, I mean, we can test it and see how it would look, but this is a lamp I recently downloaded that I like love, and this is one of my favorites. But we're getting a little too modern, and I want to keep with like the classic, like they're not classy. I guess it's just like a little bit more of like a classic traditional style of the home, and kind of very much more warm. So let's go with like a more subtle lamp. Honestly, like something like this is it's kind of in between like the modern and the cozy. And that might be like the best one we have. We have one like this. That one's a little too frou-frou. I mean, this one's comparable. It's pretty similar of a lamp. Let's see. We could either put it like here, but like I said, that would be very much like in your face. Like you walk in and all of a sudden like there's this lamp. So if we put it over here, I think that would be the best option. Or we could do this one. Kind of like this one. It's custom content. Of course, it will be linked down below in the description bar. If you don't have that one, then you can use this one from Ambitions. It's Ambitions, right? I'm pretty sure. Those are pretty similar in style, so you could definitely use that. But we're gonna just keep that one right there. So we have a little bit of light coming from there. I always like to go in and put like a light above my doors, like the front doors. I don't know. I feel like most houses have that though. So I always like to use either this one from World Adventures. I just feel like it adds a nice amount of decoration without it being too busy. But if you don't have World Adventures, we could also do, I don't know, I'm gonna look. I mean, that one's not horrible, but I would go with more of like a taller one. We could do this glass one, or something like this might be too busy right there. So I'm not gonna use that one. There's this custom content we could use, but I don't want to use that. Or something like this that's like very much more small and decorative. That's a lot more modern for our style, but just giving you guys a couple of examples so you guys can take that with you. That one's huge. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of leaning towards my World Adventures one. I mean, this one from Ambitions isn't horrible, but you don't get a lot of lights. So I would honestly suggest either like this one from the base game or this one from World Adventures. But I like this one, so we're gonna go with that because it kind of keeps like the classic style of the home, a little bit more traditional. And then we also need to go in. I'm just trying to get like the big pieces like placed down, and then we'll go from there. I actually still really like having this like little chest or trunk. They're calling it a trunk. This little wicker trunk. I think this is adorable, and it gives a lot of like texture. I just hope it's not taking up. No, I think it looks good. I was worried it might be taking up too much space from the front door because it is, like I said, a very small area, but I don't think so. I think right here we should do a mirror. I think that'd be really nice to bring in some more light, and to do that, if you have mirrors, it helps reflect. So I don't know. Of course, I want to go with this one, but we already have this one over here, so I don't want to do that. This one's a lot more modern. I don't really want that. We could do maybe these, or we could do like something like, nah, that looks weird. Let me see. Oh, just center. Maybe it won't center because the trunk's not centered. There we go. I wish I could lower it because it's like running into the molding, so that kind of annoys me. I don't like that. I don't know. I guess we might have to go with, that's too simple. We could do this one. We can recolor it and give it a little bit more interest to it, so it doesn't all like blend in and look brown with this. So I actually kind of like that. So there's like a little mirror right there. And oh, a little front rug for people to like wipe their feet on when they first come into the house. We'll do something like this, a little bit more simple. And I don't know what we'll color it to yet, but it's from the base game. It's all good. We'll figure it out. And let's see, what else would people have at the front door? I mean, we could put a plant maybe. Maybe. I mean, that's not horrible. What about in sculptures? What do we have in sculptures that we could place down? We have these cool shells, but nah. Nah. It's a trophy case, doesn't really go. Oh goodness. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know like what to put over there. Which is weird because normally I do. Normally I know like how to put things or where to put things. I mean, I don't know if we could do like a dresser, but it looks more like decorative, but then at least your Sims could change if you need them to. That's weird. It's really cute though. Like it would be cute like a little chest. I don't know. Goodness. What about pet stuff? Because we do have a food bowl for them. So if we have like some pet stuff, but like in the front of the door, like that's weird. I mean, of course, like over here we can place some pet stuff. We could do like a pet bed or maybe put that on the other side. Or like, no, we could do like a pet bed here. And I don't know. Oh my goodness. This got like really, I was like on a roll. I was like, I know what I'm doing. I got this. I'm going to delete that pet bed. It's going to bother me. And now I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to put down. Okay. Let's see. Oh, over here though. I don't know if we're going to have a toddler for sure yet, but we could put down like a high chair right here. That'd be a good spot for one. I think it's really cute. I don't know, maybe we will do like a baby or toddler room because that's really adorable. It's a good use of the space too. We also need to add in curtains for these windows, so we could do that real quick while I try to figure out, you know, how to like figure this out. So, let's see, I recently just downloaded these, but they're way too big for these windows. That's a nope. Those are some blinds, but they're custom content. I was thinking maybe, oh, those ones are nice. I'm so sad, like I keep using like custom content and I feel really bad. But it seems like nothing's fitting these. Because they're gonna have to go over here too. No, it doesn't fit. That's way too big. Okay, I think I might go and use these custom content ones. You guys probably hate me. I'm so sorry. I think we'll do them. Do I want them really long? I don't know. We could either do them really long or we could just do like there. I mean, they have these ones that are like perfect length, but I feel like a little bit longer gives some interest. So we'll do that. And of course, these will be linked down below in the description bar. They're actually really useful. They're remakes of these ones from the base game. And of course, you can use these ones if you want, but it just lowers them so that they fit more windows. And I just like that. So we'll have that. And then let's see. What else? Well, okay. So now if they're going to have a kid or like a toddler, because I just decided that now. Oh, there's this clock from the store, I think. We could use that somewhere. I think that's cute, but maybe not down here. Let's see. We could do they want video games? Should we give them video games? We could give them video games. Why not? We'll do, do they have a base game one? Okay, we'll do this base game one. And we'll place it over here actually. We'll hold Alt and move it around and then place it like that. And then we can also, one of my favorite things to do is for when I place down game consoles, I like to go in and find, where's it at? Where is it at? I think you gotta scroll down in decor a little bit. Oh, this, it came with high-end loft stuff. Is that what this is from? I think this is from high-end loft stuff, but this is a really fun thing I like to do is like take these discs and then like, sometimes I'll layer them or whatnot, but we can just do that and like make it look like they left a bunch of discs out, or we can have like the games in the front or spin them around. Just kind of like they're like in the middle of like choosing the game or whatnot and they just didn't put them away. I just feel like it makes it like look a little bit more lived in, and like my little brothers always do this all the freaking time. It drives me absolutely crazy, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to put this though. Maybe we'll just, no, that looks kind of weird. I don't want it to stick too far out. That works. Okay, so I think that is pretty cute. Oh, and there's cute like little decorative fire tools that I always love to place down, and they actually snap to your fireplace, and they came with the base game, so I love those. I think that's really cute. Gives a little bit more interest like we need. And I'm gonna move the poof a little bit, move it this way. And we still need some more light, so I think we'll hang a light. We could either do lights on the side right here, which we would be using these ones, but this might be too busy. Like if we did on both sides. I feel like that's just too busy. So we'll just do a hanging light from above, and we could actually go with like that Ambitions one to kind of mimic this lamp over here. Or I have this one that's like a fan. I just recently downloaded these. Or we could do some more pot lights, which that's a little bit more modern. I kind of think, or we could do this glass one. Nah, I kind of like this one from Ambitions. Yeah, I like that a lot. And I still don't know what to do with this area. Like this one is just, it's kind of an awkward area to be quite honest. And we already have like shoes and stuff over here. So like, I don't know what else to add over here. So we'll wait on that for a little bit. And maybe we can try going back in and adding like a doggy bed or a cat bed or whatever kind of pet they have. Maybe it's a cat. I don't know. It's a smaller house. Well, but they have a really big yard. Maybe it's a dog. Maybe like a small dog. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I don't know where to place this. Oh, whoops. I multiplied it though. And over there, like it looks too cluttered with this. So, and then over here we have the high chair. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe we won't put that there. We could put some toys down because now that we decided that they have a kid, which is, you know, kind of just randomly decided, we could put some toys down for the kid to play with. Maybe like right here. And let's see, is there any other toys? I mean, we have these ones, or we could put down like these ones from Generations. I think those are so cute. And it's like this little fire truck from Ambitions because it came with the firefighter career. So just kind of make it look like the kid was like playing there, and then like the mom was cooking in the kitchen, so she was watching the kid, and maybe the older kids are sitting here watching TV. I don't know. I think it's adorable. Okay, so we have that, and it just kind of makes it look more realistic in that sense that like there's just toys strewed about. And then maybe over here we'll just keep it a lot more simple, like with this. I'm going to move the lamp a little bit away from the window so it's not like right up in the window. And then I don't know if I want to put down a rug or not. I don't know what size rug I would use because I don't want it to get underneath the fireplace because that's not realistic. And I don't want it to run too much into over here because then it's just clashing. So, I mean, that's way too small. That's small. We have this one. But it might be too big or too small. I'm not sure. Well, these ones are on that same size. I don't know. Maybe just no rug? What do you guys think? What would you do? Rug or no rug? Let me know down below. And I don't think it really matters. Like, you guys don't have to tell me what size of rug because we could figure that out. But if you guys want me to put down a rug, just comment down below and let me know. Because this, like, see what I mean? That's weird. It's weird. It's just a weird area in general. So just, yeah, comment down below. Let me know. What do you guys think on that? And then let me know for this area too. I don't know what to do with this. So comment down below. Let me know. What would you guys put over here? Should we get rid of this? I don't know. What should we do? What to do. Anyways, I am going to go in and recolor everything, and then I will hop back in with you guys. Okay, so I am all finished, I think. Well, for now. We're finished for now, but anyways, I will go through and show you guys what I did. So this is the couch, and I decided to actually give it a pattern. So I gave it like this striping texture, and I used, I'll show you guys, it's under fabrics, and it's, whoops, it's this one, I'm pretty sure, was this big stripe. And I changed it, I changed the colors to this hex code, and then the wood, I don't know what wood grain it's using. It's whatever was on like one of the presets. So I'm not exactly sure. It kind of looks like maybe this preset, I could be wrong, but this is the hex code for the wood color. And then I just dragged, this was already like this color, it's just like in the miscellaneous, the little white. And I just dragged one of these colors over. So it's just this hex code for that. So that's the couch. For the fireplace, I used the same stone that it already was, because I felt like the stone that it was perfectly fine, but I felt like it was too bright white. So I wanted to warm it up a little bit, and so I used this hex code, and it's the same, all the pieces are the same for this. Next, we have, let's see, we'll do the little picture frame, and I just used, oh goodness, I forgot which wood I used. I think it was like this one. I don't know, you guys might have to go back and look. It might have been one of, it has more grain. It doesn't really matter too much, but this is the hex code. And then halfway through, I realized that we were using a color palette in the last part. So I went in and changed up the colors for some things to the color palette colors. And yeah, so if you guys want to check out the color palette that we used in the last part, you guys totally can. It is down in the description bar. And then also I just used this preset for this little plant. And then the cowhide poof was one that I scrolled through and used like this herringbone kind of pattern. For the lamp, I used, it kind of looks like a leather corduroy texture. I don't know what to call it, but it's this texture right here. And I used this hex code for it, which is one that was in the color palette. It was the color lead, I think. And then the metal is from this lamp. I used the same metal that was just like default on it, but then colored it to this. And then I just used this plastic pattern that it already was, and then recolored it to this. And then these I kept the same. For the curtains, I used the burnt amber hex code that is on the color palette, and I used the pattern, it's like a cream colored pattern. I used this one, but like one of the vertical ones. I think it's this one. So I changed it to this hex code, and then the metal is actually the same metal that is from the curtains that we did in the past over here. So I just dragged that over and used it the same. So that's that. For the rug right here, we just recolored it to this pattern with this hex code. For the mirror, I wanted like more of like a roughed up kind of texture, so I used these, and I recolored it to this, and then I dragged this color and put it for this plastic that's on the inside. And then I also recolored the wicker, kept it the same pattern, but just recolored it to this hex code. And then for this light, I just used this preset. And then for this light, I used the same kind of patterns and whatnot, but I just changed the hex color codes for them to these. And then this is like this little yellow guy. I didn't recolor any of the other toys. I don't even know if I can recolor all the other toys, to be quite honest. It's not a big deal to me, but I recolored this one to yellow, so I kept everything else the same, but it's this yellow. And then lastly, I recolored the high chair, and I used this really more contemporary kind of pattern. It's this orange one right here, recolored with this hex code. And then I have still the same plastic that it was using, but this is the hex code for the white, and then this is the hex code for the gray part. And I think that's all I did for all that. But anyway, so let me know down below, what like kind of rug should we put here? Should we put a rug? And what else would you guys like to add to this? And then also about this front area, I have no clue what to put over here. So since we already have like a little sitting down shoe area, what else could I put over in this area that would dress it up and make it look all nice and cute when you first come in? I don't know, maybe we could do like a side table where like the leash for the dog is and the keys or something. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this. And for all the custom content, it is, of course, like I said, linked down below. And so is the color palette that we used. And yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Let me know just, all your thoughts on everything. And make sure to push that like button if you like this video. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to click that button down below as well. And I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, guys.